Tuesday, 19th of September 2023, and it's day 48 of my LionDiet challenge, where I'm only eating beef, water and salt. I'm trying to do it for 1 year. I'm doing this video today walking the dog, so I'll be picking up and down the stick a few times. It's a very windy day today, 40-mile-an-hour gusts. Give me a stick. Up, come. Good girl. This way. Right, I'll face the camera to me now. So day 48 on the LionDiet challenge. How am I feeling? Well, I seem to be putting on a bit more weight. Weighed myself today, I'm about half a pound up again, so about 124.5 pounds. Muscles seem to be better, like it's like I've got no fat on my body now, but my muscles feel stronger, more definition. I'm thinking more clearly. More energy, I think, and my lymph nodes seem less pain because I had a cancer operation 2 years ago of the tongue. They had to remove a tumour on the tongue, growth, and my mouth has been very sore ever since. It's always aching me, like a burning sensation on the tongue, and my lymph nodes in my neck and under my arms get pain. So basically here I've had a problem with the carnivore diet. I've been trying to get strict on it for years, but once I had the operation, then I knew I gotta go on, I gotta eliminate sugar now, because it was every time I was eating badly that my tongue got worse, and that's when the cancer appeared, when I was eating sugary foods, drinking coffee and cocoa and eating peanut butter and things and potatoes and things like that. That's when it turned red then and turned cancerous. So obviously I was very badly metabolically damaged. You know, I've lived a life in the fast lane. I've very much into athletics, racing, bikes, running, swimming, weight training, everything. Always very fit. Swimming all year round, so I just enjoy that. I also like to have a drink. So when I was competing with sports and really into cycling, I didn't drink for years. You know, I give up. I was obsessed with eating good foods, which was a high carb diet in those days. Lots of potatoes and things like that, bread and things. But, I like my meat. I had meat with every meal, brought up like that. But you know, it was another side to my personality where I like to go out and socialise. I like to go out and have a drink with my brother and friends and everything. And by my 1999, 2000. Early 2000s, I did start drinking a bit too much, and got the taste for it badly, overdrunk. So I did a lot of drinking. That didn't help me. That really destroyed my stomach a lot. So it's not just food. The alcohol. It's a terrible substance, and I was eating sugary foods at that time, and pies and pasties and all that junk food. I went on a junk food diet at one time. So I was doing a lot of going down the beach a lot and backpacking, carrying lots of weight, and doing lots of exercise, and I was eating but just junk food and drinking, enjoying myself. So I seem to get ill from all that. Now yesterday I was talking about pancreatic enzyme insufficiency. Basically, it's an insufficiency of the pancreas. You can't digest your food. So what had happened to me was I was losing a lot of weight. Again, these bad stomach aches. I couldn't eat fat anymore. That's one of the main things that happened to me all of a sudden. Every time I ate fat, I get these bad stomachs. And I lost a lot of weight. I just got more ill. And when you're getting ill like that, all the foods are making you ill, it seemed like I was allergic to everything. There's nothing I could eat. All these junk food I like to eat, pasties and stuff, they were doing me in. I had to stop them. It went from one food to another. I was giving up more food. I was giving up milk. I couldn't drink milk anymore. I was getting really high allergic reactions from milk, where I was getting, like, if I drank milk, I was getting, like, really badly out the breath. Like, my breathing was going funny. Getting dizzy and stuff as well. And then with the foods, with the vegetables, I found that the more vegetables, I could try to go on a healthy diet, so I just tried to eat more vegetables. And then I was getting the shakes. Bad shakes. Plus I had a caffeine addiction. I was drinking lots of tea. I was addicted to tea. So I was drinking caffeine a lot. And the amount of tea I used to drink, it's unbelievable. Like I said yesterday, I had a big problem. My pancreas was like swelling up and aching. My stomach was like swelling up. Terrible pain. Went to the doctors and he diagnosed me with might have been a pancreatitis attack. He said to me, look, you're damaging your pancreas with the amount you're drinking. You're going to have to stop drinking or you will damage it and you will become very ill. To save your pancreas, you better stop drinking. So that was my first warning, and I did stop drinking, and after that I cut down. But now, fast forward, I was giving up all these foods. I went on some crazy diets, vegan diet. That was crazy. I felt terrible, juicing carrots and things, and I even juiced broccoli raw. Oh God. Vegan diet, terrible. High carb, just eating lots of potatoes, and then I went really low fat. Surprisingly, I had a burst of energy from that. My skin got better. So I must have a problem with the fat. I did feel a lot better. My skin got better. I was going better on the bike. My maximum heart rate increased from 180 to 184. And my resting heart rate decreased to, sometimes it'd be 39 beats a minute, 40. And I was, like the Strava KOMs, I was flying on the bike. But it didn't last that long. I had a couple of months there where thought I was doing great. Because I was doing so good on the bike, to me that was health. I'm really feeling good, my skin is great. Then my skin started getting really dry, my back, can you remember looking at my back? All the pimples had gone and the skin looked really dry. And then I just lost, because I was keeping on with the diet, I was starving then. I lost a lot of weight. I lost all my muscle, I was super skinny. For me that was good. You know, I even thought that was good because I could break more KOM records on the uphill cycling segments. But no, I got really ill after that then, which I've talked about in my other videos. Turned out that B12, low thyroid count, freezing cold all the time. I had the shakes in my hands, My hands had turned blood red, like as I was wearing gloves of red. Lost loads of weight. Aching joints all over. And a white patch appeared on my tongue, which was to turn cancerous after 5 years, 6 years later. It turned cancerous. So here I am now on the LionDiet. Still got problems with eating the amounts of food. I want to do what everyone else is doing. Oh man, 1 meal a day. But I can't seem to do it. Because that amount of food will hurt my stomach. Even 2 meals a day of half that much. The most I can manage, because I've got a good appetite, the most I can manage is 300 grams, or maybe 330, depending on how hungry I am, every 4-5 hours, and I have 4 meals a day. And my blood glucose is hardly moving with that. Blood glucose is good, and it's just beef, salt and water. That's what I'm doing now. So, like I said about the fat, I've had major problems with increasing the amount of fat I eat. And every time I do it, I get ill. My stomach aches. I get lots of burping and stuff in my stomach and stomach pains. But since starting this diet now, the LionDiet, 48 days ago, I decided I'm going to cut down the fat. See how I feel? So I cut down the fat. Like I'm eating about 240 grams a day of protein. And I found my energy levels went up. And I was feeling good as long as I had the 4 meals a day. Eating when I got hungry. 300-gram meal would fill me up good. I could probably eat more, but I didn't want to risk it with my stomach. And I was okay. Stomach wasn't hurting too much. And I did have energy, so I could go. You know, I've had trouble with extreme fatigue, extreme anxiety. I've suffered with extreme anxiety for 20 years. And I've had some real bad traumatic things happen to me. So I'm suffering post-traumatic stress disorder. I've got a lot of problems dealing with in my life. And I do have a lot of hope in this diet. I'd like to get myself in shape. My body weight now is 124.5 pounds. That's the most I've had it for years. And like I said, I'm eating 240 grams of protein, so I'm eating about 2 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Now what I found with eating the more protein, the hair loss, which I've suffered from for years on my legs and that, is coming better. My nails have been brittle, even on carnivore diets. My nails have been brittle and breaking. Now, my nails are getting stronger. My teeth, which have been loose, it definitely depends how much protein I'm eating with the carnivore diet. The more protein, the less loose. My gums now are great. My gums are great. The teeth, which were loose at the bottom, are coming not so loose. They are getting better. There's one thing I do have, which a lot of carnivores suffer from: tartar build-up in the bottom teeth, the front and the back. Lots of tartar build-up, and that's still coming. Now I've heard that can last, again, depending how metabolically unhealthy you are, this tartar build-up can keep coming on the bottom teeth like that for months. But it's even been said some people have had it for years. And I got a theory myself that this tartar build-up is bad calciums or whatever being removed from the bones and the arteries. It's the shit, the rubbish, the unhealthiness, the toxins being removed, and somehow they come in there, on the mouth. Maybe that's why the influence of being expensive. And it comes through that route. I've got nothing to back this up. It's just a theory. So many carnivores have said that that tartar, after they've been on the carnivore diet for years, the build-up stops. So why is it there so much for some people for years and then it stops? And why is it normally the metabolically, most metabolically unhealthy people that get the most carnivore diet compared to the people who are metabolically more healthy? It could be correlation there. The funny thing is, my dog was pure carnivore, but she wasn't when I had her. I had her 8 weeks old, and I carried on giving her the kibble the farmer had given me with her. He gave me a pack. Because I knew I had to transition her. And I transitioned her slowly. It wasn't a straightforward transition, but I transitioned her slowly to raw meat. But I found with her that she was getting diarrhea whenever the meat was fatty. She couldn't handle any fat. So I had to transition her slowly to the fat. I found that fatty beef, raw minced beef, she always had bad diarrhea. Tripe was terrible with her. And the only thing I found good then was the raw beef trimmings, organic raw beef trimmings, and I'd put a little bit in each of a meal. I built up really slowly that, and now she doesn't get diarrhea with it. And she had, like I said, she had tartar build up when I first started on the diet, and it has stopped with her now. The tartar build up which she'd had on her teeth is disappearing. Every day now, it's just disappearing. So the old tartar build-up which was there, even without brushing her teeth, it is disappearing. Going away. So that's my theory there. Anyway, what else can I talk about? Following, like I like to watch YouTube carnivore videos every day. I just like to, because it feels like I'm around people the same as me. I love that 24-hour homestead house challenge. If you haven't watched it, he's got it on his site. If you go to live, the first two are on there, and the second one is on his videos, the third part. But, that was amazing. I just had it on for the full 24 hours. When I went to sleep, I had it on when I went to sleep. I woke up, I was in the middle of a dream. I was having a discussion with people about carnivore, about the carnivore diet, and saying to someone how young they looked and things like that. And it turned out it was Rick. Is he 55 or 56? Been carnivore all his life. He was on talking, and I woke up. So I was having a dream. It was good hours. But today I love it when a good video appears, and today, which I've had on, I've listened to a bit of it so far, is Sean Baker interviewing Dante Faringo. Now he's been on the LionDiet for I think a couple of years now, hasn't he? And amazing the transformation with him. I wrote a comment on it was the first one. Like, funny, I clicked on like my subscriptions and it just appeared 35 seconds ago. So I got the first comment in on it. And yeah, I'm listening to that. That's great. I love hearing the story. It's funny, you know, things like interesting like that, I can listen to them over and over. But, yeah, I got plans. My plans are to move away, to buy a bit of land in the country, preferably near the sea. And if I can improve my health, like I said, I got a long way to go. But at least I got hope now. My lymph nodes are feeling good at the minute. Because I've got that worry in my mind all the time that the cancer can come back. They wanted to operate, they wanted to remove this lymph node. During the tongue operation, I said no. I refused that. But I've always got this worry, like, whenever the lymph nodes ache. So that's why I got to stay away from these pollution smells. I got to stay away from plant foods. I got to be super strict. Okay, I'm going now. She's a good dog. She brings it back. Yes, up there. Okay, bye for now. Bye. Or subscribe if you want, and all that like and comment stuff. Thanks. Bye.